All right, here we go, folks. Cover of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. That is the crowd's cheering downfall of Puerto Rico governor right there. Also, here's a local story. You know, I'm all about local. Owners hope to demolish Froggy's. Proposal heading to Planning Commission. Froggy's could be facing last call, turning aside pleas for preservation. The family that owns the famous old night spot on Market Street in downtown is moving ahead with plans to raise the building. Let me just say this. My very first job at Kdka Radio back in the mid-'80s was actually running the board for that great show that emanated live from Froggy's. And of course, he was that legend, Froggy. You know, always would end his commercials by saying, "So long, Al, Joe, I'll miss you, boys." And he would just insert different names. Bottom line, he was truly a character who had a lot of Pittsburgh ties. And for those of us who were lucky enough to be a part of that establishment, where they never really dimmed the lights, I don't know why, but they didn't. It's something that I will always cherish. And even though Froggy Morse, well, folks, is no longer with us, one thing's for sure, he'll always be right here in my heart, because the guy was a tremendous talent and obviously had a style of his own. And just some of those people like Bill Curry and others who were a part of that show, I was so fortunate to be there with them. So a little sentimental news in the Post-Gazette today. But more importantly, you can pick this up at a Coons Market near you. And don't forget, we're always talking about stories making headlines in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Pratte Weekend, Saturday and Sunday morning at 5 a.m. on Kdka Radio.